Welcome back, everybody, for our final game of the Wildcat Classic. Chris Kidd with you with Zach Anderson alongside me as we have a classic in cross-county rivalry between the Westside Lady Renegades and the Logan Lady Wildcats here tonight. As Zach said in our last broadcast, this Westside club has been a predominant power in Class AA the last decade or so. Logan state champions in AAA just 2 seasons ago. As we are underway here with Westside in the black uniforms, Logan in the white uniforms. As near side 3 on the way, that one falls home immediately for Sarah Lilly. So quick start for the Renegades. Again, Logan winning last night in overtime against Robert C. Byrd, 41 to 37. After Robert C. Byrd came back from 13 down at the start of the fourth quarter. Now can Logan pull off the win here in the final game of their own classic as Albright misses on the jumper, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay here with Logan. So again, the Lady Wildcats played very patient on offense last night. Were able to work to get a lot of open shots. Westside, though, looking like they're going to apply a little bit more pressure than RCB did until the final quarter of that game. It's trying to get it into Mosby. They finally do in the corner. Now to Kraus as they'll lob it inside, or outside rather. 3 on the way. That one left short by Amick, and Lilly unable to control the rebound, knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Logan.
And Chris, like you said yesterday, the Wildcats were very patient moving the ball around. They didn't have to get in a hurry to score, and I can see that being their game plan for tonight to slow down this Westside offense.
Amick penetrates in, lost control of it on the way up. Lilly tips it away, and it'll stay here with Logan once more. So again, it just seemed like she was a little indecisive on a shot or a pass that time. The official removes something from the playing surface. Again, this is our 5th game of the day. We start at 12:45 p.m. earlier this afternoon with the Logan Middle School girls and Ravenswood girls. Logan winning that one 42 to 34. Game 2 is a defensive struggle with Pikeview outlasting Robert C. Byrd 26-25. GW knocking off Johnson Central Kentucky as that one almost spins in for Amick. She's fouled and she'll go to the line, but GW winning that third game 49-41. And then our only blowout of the tournament happened in our last game. Williamstown knocking out Mingo Central 76-39. Our 2 games yesterday were overtime affairs, so this has been a very well-contested tournament all the way around.
It has, and you know, like with our last game, it's bound to happen when you have so many games, especially when you have so many good games. You're bound to have one that's not going to end up as Amick next, her first.
She had 11 points in the win last night for the Lady Wildcats, including several 3-pointers. Logan shot very well from the line last night, 8 of 11 overall, and they sink their first 2 here tonight. Now Logan will apply full court pressure here. Bringing it up the right side, and a travel going to be called on Kenzie Morgan. So there's the first turnover of the game for Westside.
And you know, as a coach, you can't ask for any more than for your kids to make the most of their trips to the free throw line. And Logan last night shooting, you know, about 80% from the line. Like, Coach Gertz can't ask for anything more.
Now Logan looking to take their first lead of the game as Kraus pass goes off her hands, a little too tall from Amick. And that was the issue Logan had in the fourth quarter last night, just a lot of turnovers, unable to possess the ball. Now they're going to try and turn it over on Westside as they did on the last possession. This time able to get across the timeline, but it slips out of the hands of Caitlin Lester, and that'll give it back over to Logan. So far, this pressure is bothering Westside, a pair of uncharacteristic turnovers. Now Logan with another opportunity to try and take the lead against this zone defense of the Renegades. They go inside to Mosby, back out. Amick, clean look for 3, and nice. She'll knock it down. So Addison Amick with the first 5 points of the game for Logan gives them the early edge at 5-3. Get it over near side for Daisha Klein. Pass intercepted. Mosby comes up with it. And now a foul after that as she bulldozes over top of Kenzie Morgan. But Morgan was moving, and that'll go against her.
And I talk up these girls especially a lot because I did coach a lot of them in multiple sports, track, tennis, basketball. But I will say that Addie is probably by far one of the smartest athletes that I've ever coached. Like, it translates to the classroom, but also on the playing court.
Krause missed on the three, but once again, Westside unable to secure the rebound. So that's the third time already they've knocked a rebound, rebound out of bounds. So Logan gets yet another chance here. It's Amick, top of the key. Shovels it inside for Mosby. She'll dribble back out. Dangerous pass, got tipped that time by Brown. Inside Amick, lobs it out for Krause. Krause back over to Amick. Clean look again, online, and that'll go as well. Addison Amick coming out red hot here in the opening quarter. It's Addison Amick 8, Westside 3. As we are 3 minutes deep into the opening period. Another tip pass. Amick got her hands on that one and takes it away. Here she comes back into the center, lost control of it and taken back by Westside. So here comes Morgan up the center of the floor, 2-on-1 at the moment. Krause catching up, bounce pass over the right side. Cut off, loose underneath, and another turnover for Westside. Here comes Mosby. Pass up ahead to Krause, drives in right side. Layup will go.
Good take. And a well-called timeout to regroup.
Yeah, you could feel that timeout coming from a mile away once that was put in by Krause. It's 10-3 here in favor of Logan with 4:32 to go in the first quarter. And just a reminder that Shayna O'Brien-Thompson is seeking your vote for circuit judge for Logan and Mingo counties in May 2024. For more than 10 years, Shayna has practiced law in southern West Virginia and will bring diverse legal experience to the courtroom. Shayna is ready to serve Logan and Mingo counties with knowledge, fairness, and respect. Vote Shayna O'Brien-Thompson for circuit judge, your choice for a fair, respectful, working circuit judge. Paid for by the committee to elect Shayna O'Brien-Thompson. Chris Kidd and Zach Anderson here with you for our last game of the day. Right now, Logan on a 10-0 run to lead it 10-3. It's in the backcourt, trying to get free as Morgan. Pass once again, a little off mark, but tipped by the Lady Wildcats. It'll stay with Westside. Inbounding from the near side will be Morgan. Lester will run it, gives it back over to Morgan. Lob into the middle for Lester, pulls up from inside or outside the free throw line, off the mark, rebound volleyballed around, knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say this time last touch by Logan. A lot of dead balls here in the first 4 minutes of action. A lot of turnovers on Westside's end. They got more than out of it. Mosby kicks it out. Albright now gets a good look for three. This one off the mark. Mosby, that three will rattle home, and that one a big one for Riley Brown and this Westside club to end that 10-0 run for Logan.
They needed that in order to kind of get some momentum for the Renegades going back into this one.
Yeah, just try and settle in here. It's been a jittery start so far for Westside as Amick penetrates in, kicks it out to Albright. She'll look cross court. Krause is there. Has to give it up. Laser pass inside for Butcher. Goes up, and it's just a little too strong. Rebounded
triple team there on the inside down at the low post.
They were trying to crash in on her, prevent her from getting the easy layup. Now over left side, clean look for Lily for three, but that one's short. Nice box out by Butcher, trying to chase it down, and she does. She gets it up ahead to Mosby. Now Krause calling for it. One-on-one in the open court, and a foul committed. As Morgan, that's going to be her second now. Tried to go for the strip on the way in and instead commits the foul. So 2 fouls on Morgan and a pretty short bench for Westside, only 3 bench players. Krause had 9 points last night in the win over Robert C. Bird and hits her first.
Logan in a very similar situation with their bench, but they are 5 deep down there.
As Daisha Klein will check into the lineup for Westside. She was originally listed as a starter. It's Krause' second free throw, and that one's through. So 4 points for Krause. 12-6 Logan, and a travel called. That one whistled against Carson Painter. Logan gets it back, leading it by 6. Kraus was open for a moment, now drives in, had shot deflected. Now loose, taken away by Brown. Brown up the right side, nowhere to go at the moment. Kicks it back out, ball fake back to Brown, fakes on a 3, closed out nicely on there by Kinley Steele, who's checked in, and now a deflected pass by Kraus, goes to Steele, back to Kraus. Up the left side, Patience Bragg underneath calling for the ball. Kraus will keep it up and under. What a move. Like you, excellent finish there, Zach. Westside had that closed off well, and Kraus just went to the up and under. And somehow able to get enough spin on that to go in, and a double dribble now going to be called against Painter. So she's had back-to-back turnovers.
And Chris, something about this Wildcat team is that they're fast, they're aggressive, they're very talented, and they have no seniors this year.
That's such a key moving forward. Again, they lost so many seniors off that state championship team in 2022. Now foul on the inside against Westside. That's going to be their 4th team foul. That's going to be so huge moving forward because they've got a lot of talent. They've got depth, they've got guards, they've got inside presence, they've got outside shooting. So it's a Logan team that will be able to contend this year and next, very much so. It's Albright, dribbles out, takes a jumper from the wing. That one pops out on her, rebounded underneath by Klein. She'll get it up ahead to Morgan. She'll slam on the brakes, under 2 minutes to go here in the first. Get it inside, and once again, Painter unable to handle it, and that's her 3rd straight turnover. She's had a tough start to this game. And now Logan going to get Jaden Mead off the bench to check in at the next whistle. Amick will walk it across the timeline. She's over to her left, now looking back inside. Lobs it into the corner for Albright, down low to Steele. Steele trying to force her way in, turnaround jumper. Excellent job by her that time. Kenzie Steele gets her first bucket of the game, had 2 points last night against RCB, and now a clean strip by Kraus. Driving in hard, gets up and under, and a travel called on her. Looked to go back to that move she had a moment ago. It just dragged her pivot foot once she tried to slam on the brakes.
And Chris, the Wildcats getting a lot of use out of that low post, making lots of good moves down there to get the high percentage shots here early on.
Now a chance here on a drive, and Steele's going to commit the foul on the drive from Lily. That'll be the first foul on Kinley Steele, only the 2nd team foul against Logan. That'll nonetheless send Westside to the free throw line. First free throws of the game for the Lady Renegades, and that one off the mark. So again, all 6 points coming on 3-pointers for Westside. And that one off the mark too. And we got a tie up, and that'll stay here with Westside. Again, a quick whistle on that tie up. And you hear some of the groans from the crowd on that call. Now they'll inbound from underneath their own basket. Trying to get a spark in this offense. It was a 10-0 run from Logan. Now it's a 6-0 run. Ever since the last made Westside basket pass.
Nice shot.
Jaden Mead gets into the scorebook. And now another Westside turnover. And now Logan try and hold for one here and get the 2 for 1. The possession to end the quarter and the possession to start the next quarter. Appears to be Krause's strategy at the moment. So trying to keep the ball away from Amick, keep her from creating here on this last possession. Now they're going to clear out, give it over to Mead, into the corner for Bragg, back out to Kraus with 3 seconds. They're going to have to go here. They get it in the corner, get a clean look for Mead. No good, off the side of the iron. But Logan with a great first quarter to lead at 18-8 as we head to the second frame. Back after this as you're watching the Wildcat Classic right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we're just a click away. It's easy to apply online, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Stop by Eric Homa Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Homa Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
They have it listed as 18-8 as we start quarter number 2. Chris Kidd and Zach Anderson with you. Again, we thought that Jaden Mead's jumper was a 3 moments ago, but checking on it at the scores table, they have it listed as a 2. So we'll have to check that on our D&D Sports replays or go back and check it on the broadcast just to see, but it seemed like it was a clear 3 from where our angle was. Nevertheless, Logan leads it by 10 to start the second frame. It's Kraus. Over to her left, lost control of it, gets it back. Not tough for Mosby. Just shovel it back to Kraus. Looking inside, they go to Butcher, back out for Mead, back over to Kraus. She'll get a 3 off in the wing, that one too strong. Rebound tipped around, Mosby ripping at it, falls into the hands of Albright, and she'll lay it in.
Good putback from Ava Albright. Very aggressive to take it, put it back up right there at the rim, finish strong.
She'll get her first bucket of the game. It's 5 Logan players scored so far in this contest. Good drive on the baseline, shot well over the rim though by Paisley Shannon. Rebounded into the corner, jumper on the way, and that'll fall for Daisha Klein. And that was much needed as well. Westside trying to hang in right now as Logan is really taking it to them on the defensive end. It's Kraus waiting. Now Mosby lost control of it on the pass, but Kraus able to pick it back up. She'll stay patient, now dribbles to the center, over to her left, gets it over to Mead. Spot that she liked earlier, this one off the mark. Rebound comes down long. Dribbled up the floor by Shannon, now knocked loose, and Kraus comes away with another steal. Here she comes in right side, tough angle on that attempt, and that'll go off the front iron.
Hallie Kraus absolutely stifling defense so far in this first half.
Yeah, she's been everywhere so far for the Lady Wildcats. It's Lester, nice look underneath, but unable to finish was Klein. Rebound knocked loose, picked up by Westside, another missed chance, and now Butcher able to get the rebound.
Travel on Butcher.
Yeah, she just couldn't get control of the ball and ended up walking with it. And that'll bring Amick back into the contest as she gets a couple of minutes breather, and now Kraus is going to get a much-deserved breather. She heads to the sideline with 5:59 to go in the first half. It's Morgan a limb down, and Westside just unable to find any sort of sustained success on offense, and there's a reason why. Another turnover, outlet to Mead, who leaked out, and she'll lay it in.
Just a lot of raw speed from Jaden Mead. She was one of my track kids last year, so I'd like to take some credit for
so
her
wheels. You showed her your speed, and she took
I did.
it.
I was like, listen, you need to be as fast as me. That's what you need to aspire to be.
Now another takeaway here for Logan after the missed shot is up ahead. Amick, just lost it off her hand, out of bounds. And that'll give it back over to Westside. As Painter will check back in with 5:26 to go in the first half. Logan leading it by 12. Now pressure in the backcourt. Another steal. Albright comes up with it, gives it over to Amick, and an easy put in for her. She's got 10 points now to equal Westside's total. For far side, another strip. Albright comes up with yet another steal. Butcher up ahead to Amick, now to Mosby. Mosby going to try and take it herself and puts it up and in. There's no whistle either way on that, and the Westside fans furious.
If I know Kevin Gertz as well as I think I do, I think he's going to keep the pressure up after last night and what happened. I think he's probably going to keep the pressure up until this game is just conceivably out of reach.
Right now, Logan trying to put it there, leading at 26-10 with 4:49 left in the half. And another 30-second timeout burned here by Westside. So we'll keep things here, and just a reminder that Small Town Girl Promotions and Amber Miller Belcher, they are huge supporters of the Wildcats always. Small Girl Promotions, in her effort to help all towns all over the state with grant writing and growth, then singular, she has 13 years of health and wellness coaching, providing people with energy, health, and business building goals. She does a lot with our dear friend Richie Belcher to give back. They, the Jim Mar Company, are actually working on a gift drive right now for kids at the Birch schools and help with Team Santa. Again, that's Small Town Girls Promotions, Amber Miller Belcher. And Chris Kidd with you alongside me, Zach Anderson, here in our final game of the Wildcat Classic. And right now, Logan is putting it on Westside, leading at 26-10 here in the early going. So we are nearly midway through the second quarter, and right out of the timeout, nearly another steal, and it will be a turnover as Amick stole it, had it knocked away from behind by Lilly. And the Lady Wildcats defense has just been incredible thus far. Over far side, Meade steps into a three, and this one will go down. Jaden Meade has been big so far in this game. She's got 7 points as the lead is ballooned to 19 now. In the backcourt, long pass up ahead from Morgan, able to convert it. Looking underneath, and there's Amick again jumping in the passing lane. They're just putting on a clinic on the defensive side right now. It's Amick into the corner for Meade. Back out to Amick. She'll get a clean look, and this one will roll off. Rebound fought for Swan, trying to get it for Logan, but torn away by the Lady Renegades.
I thought she had that one.
Yeah, it seemed like she had possession at first, just got strong-armed out of it as Brown almost got a really difficult side angle layup to go in, but she draws the foul instead.
Chris, I like that even with the the 20-point cushion, that the Wildcats are not letting up on the intensity. It goes back to what we talked about earlier. You got to sometimes you just got to keep your foot on the gas pedal and see how far you can go.
Now Logan's going to send in substitutions here as Patience Bragg, Kinley Steele, as well as Carly Gray checking into the lineup. Krause now coming back in as well. It's Brown missed on the first and can't convert the second either. So Westside now 0 for 4 from the free throw line.
Good rebound from Kinley Steele.
Get it over into the corner. Three on the way for Albright, and it's all working for Logan right now here in the first half. That's the fourth three-pointer for the Lady Wildcats so far.
Almost had the takeaway right there.
Get it up ahead, driving in is Painter. She can't find the angle. Rebound put back up. That won't fall either for Shannon. And now pass got away from Krause, able to regather it. Drives in with the left hand, and she'll finish. Boy, that took a lot of touch from Haley Krause that time. So get it in. 34-10. Logan in control. Nearly another steal in the backcourt. Now they give it over far side, driving in, and a nice block there by Steele. So that'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Logan.
We've seen a lot of very, decisive ball pressure from Krause and Amick. And back when I had them in middle school, before basketball practice and conditioning, they would go do CrossFit before coming to practice. So very athletic, very high octane, high energy athletes, and they have shown that on the defensive and offensive sides of the ball tonight.
Now Logan, after another Westside turnover, into the front court. Amick slowly moving her way in, gets it out to Swan. She'll try a three. This one was online, but too strong. Rebound tipped into the corner, taken back by Gray. Far side for Amick. She'll dribble the top of the key over in the corner for Steele. Steele will dribble into the paint, puts up a floater, and she'll get the friendly roll.
Nice take there by Kinley Steele.
And now Steele on the inbounds by Bragg. She'll go up and she'll be fouled. So again, I don't know if there's anyone on the floor that hasn't caused a turnover now for the Lady Wildcats in this game. Patience Bragg, she was one of your middle school tennis players.
She was. She's in my Hall of Fame too of kids. Patience, very athletic, very aggressive. And she's a competitor and a winner.
And I told her grandmother, I saw her down there after you and I stole some food off the stage. After the last game, I said, she's going to get back out and tennis it. And she said, yeah, I think she's going to this year. I said, good. I said, it makes my life a lot harder. But I said, she needs to get back out there. I said, she's just a good all-around athlete, just good all-around kid.
Yes, absolutely.
Second free throw, gets the friendly bounce off the back iron and falls through as Bragg gets her first point. And now gets another steal off the inbound. She's just anticipating so well. Over to Amick. Couldn't be more open for three. This one off the front iron. Rebound comes out long, taken away by Westside, and now lost off a couple of feet. Looked like it was last touched by Amick. So that one just kicked around like a soccer ball for a couple of seconds. So Lily will take the inbound. Takes it to her left, and they're still getting a hand on it. Gets another hand on it, and here she comes. One-on-one now. Goes with an up and under. Misses. Put back up by Bragg. No good. Now Steele will get a chance at it. She can't convert. And rebound torn out now by Klein.
Might have been a little bit of contact on those attempts there, Chris, that maybe could have been called.
Shannon tries to pass it out and stolen by Amick. Here she races up the floor, blows by everybody, and Amick with an end-to-end layup.
Herself.
Oh, that was a great take by Amick. Everyone else slowing down, and Amick turned on the afterburners. There's a take this time underneath, no good. Put back, no good. Another chance here for Westside. Jumper from the wide angle that time, no good by Shannon. Now a fifth chance here. Free throw line jumper, that one left short. Another opportunity, going back up with it, and this time finally converting is Paisley Shannon. 39-12, Logan leads it, final minute of the second quarter. The far side, Gray slams on the brakes, gives it off to Bragg, drives in. Floater will go for Patience Bragg. Now here's a steal by Swan. Swan will kick it out. Amick looking, gets the free throw line, swings it over. Gray, she'll launch a three. This one goes right into the hands of Swan. Can't hit the putback. Swan tips it back out. Nice job by her saving the possession. Now to Steele. She'll try a long two. That one off the mark and rebounded underneath by Painter.
You know, one thing that I've really liked that I've seen over the course of not just this tournament, but this first half of the basketball season is how much these young Wildcats have developed, and not just the ones. You know, you've got like Addie, and you've got Peyton and Hallie and Bam, the ones that were on the state championship team a couple years ago. But you've also got some of the younger ones like Kinley, Patience, Carly that have started to really blossom and show their chops and what they're capable of doing here at the high school level.
Next thing, they earn it in practice too, is Swan with a rejection taken away by Bragg. She races up the floor, tries to get it underneath the Swan, but stolen back. And now a foul on Bragg in the backcourt as she picks up two quick ones. 5.7 seconds left. Not a bad foul, though. Again, now Westside doesn't have a run-out opportunity, so they'll have to inbound from him. So Logan going to try and draw something up here with 5.7 seconds left in the first half. Yeah, they now got it fixed on the scoreboard, what the official foul total was. It's been a long day for everybody here, so including our scorekeepers.
Well, you've had the same scorekeeper's been there all 5 games today.
Yeah,
so.
That's why I said I feel for them, just like hopefully a couple people out there feel for us after we've been here.
I doubt it, but they should.
I doubt it. We at least feel for each other.
Yeah, we're very sympathetic towards each other.
So I said we understand how tough today's been, but they have fed us, so it's fine.
Yes.
Now they'll inbound it. Butcher.
Nobody can figure that out.
And not putting any pressure on here. A chance here for Logan to get a good look as Bragg grabs it across midcourt. Swings it over, back to Bragg. She'll launch a three. That one no good, and that'll do it for the first half of action as Logan puts together a great 16 minutes, and they lead it 41-14 here at the half. Zach and I will step aside for a break and be back with your first half stats right after this as you're watching the Wildcat Classic right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Come on down to the Loose Caboose Grill, located in Kermit, West Virginia. Come on in and try out their home fresh food, and go inside of the caboose and sign your name on the wall while you sit down and get you something to eat. Located in Kermit, West Virginia, go grab you a bite to eat at the Loose Caboose Grill.
Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive experience in dealing with respiratory disease. That's why we specialize in respiratory products and disease management. We want to bring our knowledge and know-how to help patients live a healthier life. Appalachian Medical was developed by clinical professionals. We have more than 30 years of combined experience in respiratory disease management, case management, critical care, and more. Our respiratory therapists are skilled and compassionate. With offices in Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, let us be the ones you trust with your medical health care. If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza. Gracie and Tate merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks!
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
Come meet the wonderful staff at the Del Barton Quick Shop. They got all your cold food needs along with tobacco needs. And while you're down there, check out their award-winning hot food items. Once again, located in Del Barton, West Virginia, the Quick Shop.
Stop by McCoy Dental and let our friendly staff take care of all your dental needs. Whether it's crowns, root canals, teeth cleaning, implants, or you're just in need of some light cosmetic work, we have you covered. McCoy Dental, improving our area one smile at a time. McCoy Dental is located at the Fountain Place Mall in Logan, West Virginia.
Logan dominating here at the half over Westside. They lead at 41-14. Chris Kidd and Zach Anderson with you. And Zach, Logan's pressure right out of the gate, just a huge problem for the Lady Renegades. Turnovers left and right, and Westside's just not been able to get into any sort of a flow in their offense. All the while, Logan has shot the lights out here in the first half. and done such a good job of limiting their turnovers and playing great team basketball.
So, and here's the thing, when you're a team that goes full court man or does full court press, and you live and die by that, and the Wildcats, Coach Gertz is experienced enough. He's former West Virginia Coach of the Year, won 3 back-to-back state titles in 2 different sports. He's very intelligent, so he knows when to adjust. But he knows, almost like a shark in the water, or a shark with blood in the water. He knows when there's a weakness that he can take advantage of it. He knew that his squad was, faster and was going to be able to get those, just the split-second reactions on defense to be able to get the ball, create turnovers. And if you're not even getting a turnover, you're at least causing chaos for the other team, and that has led to this 41-14 result that we have here at halftime.
Look at the first half scoring for Westside. Klein leads the way with 4 points. Then you have Brown and Lilly with 3 points. Lester and Shannon each with 2 points. For Logan, Addison Amick leading all scorers with 12 points. Krause with 8 points. Jaden Mead with 7. Ava Albright with 5. Kinley Steele with 4. Patience Bragg with 3. And Bam Mosby with 2 to round out the scoring. Logan 5 of 6 from the line. Westside 2 of 6. With Logan knocking down 4 3-pointers. Westside knocking down 2 3-pointers here in the first 16 minutes. Well, we've got 16 minutes of action left here in the Wildcat Classic. We'll be back for it right after this break as you are watching the Wildcat Classic with us right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday. If you're a business looking to bring utilities underground with little impact to the environment, we offer that with horizontal directional drilling. With the ability to steer around underground objects that may be in the way of conventional ditch digging, we offer the different hole sizes to complete any project. Let the professionals at Horizontal Drilling help you today. Give us a call at 304-928-0587.
At Giovanni's Pizza in West Logan, we got subs, calzones, wings, pizza, and more. Stop by today. Great service with great deals. We also got a newly renovated and remodeled dining room where you can enjoy your game day celebrations or relax after a trail ride. We look forward to seeing you at Giovanni's in Logan, West Virginia. Call Restoration One, West Virginia's go-to cleanup crew. Don't let fire, wind, water damage ruin your property. Restoration One can get you back to 100% in the quickest time possible. Our staff here at Restoration One is fast, friendly, and reliable. We got experts that use the latest in technology to remove mold and damages left behind by Mother Nature. Don't just trust anyone. Trust Restoration One. If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes.
I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you are ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family take care of your family.
Getting ready for the start of quarter number 3 here from Willie Acres Arena as the Logan Wildcat girls dominating the Westside Lady Renegades 41-14. Chris Kidd and Zach Anderson here with you commentating. Again, James Barker was with us for the first 2 games today. Zach's been here to help me take it home. It's been a long but great 2 days here from Middleburg Island, and the Logan girls look to be on the threshold of a 2-0 weekend after a tough loss to Winfield earlier this week, and that's a big bounce back after that. Again, they had that game 4-point lead late in the contest. One of the key players from Winfield had fouled out, and then Winfield closed on a 9-0 run to upset Logan in the end.
It is, and that's a tough pill to swallow as a coach, as a player, but I was glad to see that they were able to bounce back and close that game out. That was a real, even though they were up and they kind of let the game slip away from them a little bit last night, that was really a good good life lesson for them, because they saw that they could close out games in those tight situations.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to repeatedly get in that spot in order to see how you'll do.
You do.
And once you kind of get over that hump, you do start to feel like, okay, this is attainable. We're not going to choke every time. We're not going to lose this lead. We can get across the finish line.
Much like the 14th hole at Clear Fork. There's that lip right there. I will get over that at some point.
I did. I thought I got it the other day when I was over there. I hit a really great shot. I was posing. I was looking at it, and then, of course, dropped right below it. And I just –
right in the brush.
Just threw the club down. I was like, I'm never going to happen. I guess the PGA Tour will just have to wait.
Give it till next year.
Yeah, give it a couple more months. As Lester hits 1 of 2 on the other end. It's now 3 of 8 from the line as Westside. On the baseline, Albright jumper, left it short. Rebound taken away by Painter. She'll get it up the floor, trying to find an opening here as Brown finally does, but still being hounded by Amick and Krause. Goes into the middle, somehow got through to Lester. Nice take by her. She'll lay it in. So Caitlin Lester, all 3 points this quarter, 5 points for the game. 41-17. Logan leads it. 1 minute gone here in the third. It's Albright. Back up top, Krause. Now over to Amick. Gets the baseline. Pull-up jumper for her. That one comes up short. Rebound thrown out long, and they didn't see Albright waiting there. She'll drive into the paint. Misses on the banker.
Nice pick from Albright.
Now we're going to get a push here. And this is going to go against Logan, it appears. I don't know if they signaled Butcher or Mosby on that one. They haven't been posting it up on the scoreboard, so we're a little uncertain of who that foul's against. Now across the timeline, there's a kick ball as Krause sends it the other way. So Westside will keep possession here. Trying to just trim into this lead as best they can. It's kind of like the last game with Williamstown and Mingo Central. Again, that game got out of hand immediately, a 19-0 lead. Yeah, that game was over within about 2 minutes of the start of it as Williamstown just dominated start to finish. But like we said with Mingo Central, you're just kind of looking for some positives in the second half to build on as Krause, strong drive, can't finish though on the left side, and rebound taken away. It's coming out of the fray is Morgan. She'll push it up the center of the floor now. Nice take by her. Good find underneath Lily. Trying to set her feet, but she's going to be called for a double dribble. And shame through the pass was just a little bit far. Give Morgan credit, though. She'd done a lot of dribbling and a lot of maneuvering there, but that ball would have been right on point. That would have been a great drive and finish. So Logan with it back. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. This pass comes over near side for Brown. Krause just kind of put her hands up like, why did you throw it there? And Kevin Gertz not happy.
Coach Gertz not happy with his squad as he's calling this timeout.
So they'll signal for a 30-second timeout, and we'll keep things here with Logan leading it 41-17. with 5:54 to go here in the third quarter. And just a reminder once again that Shayna O'Brien Thompson is seeking your vote for circuit judge for Logan and Mingo counties in May of 2024. For more than 10 years, Shayna has practiced law in Southern West Virginia and will bring diverse legal experience to the courtroom. Shayna is ready to serve Logan and Mingo counties with knowledge, fairness, and respect. Vote Shayna O'Brien Thompson for circuit judge, your choice for a fair, respectful working circuit judge. Paid for by the committee to elect Shayna O'Brien Thompson. So back to action out of the 30-second timeout. Westside, all 3 points scored here in the third quarter as that ball fought for, knocked out of bounds, and last touch by the Lady Renegades.
And the Wildcats, Coach Gertz with a wholesale substitution, getting all of his starters out and getting 5 sets of fresh legs in.
And I like that. Again, you know, he wants to see 4 complete quarters out of his girls here, and so he's sending a message right now. If you come out lackadaisical and you come out unfocused, even with a big lead, you're going to play like it whenever it matters most. And that's something you got to install in your kids whenever you're coaching them. I don't care if you're up by 20, down by 20. If you're up 7-0 in a tennis match, down 7-0 in a tennis match, you compete no matter what the score is.
Yeah.
You know, I say it over and over again to my tennis kids, it's 0-0 right now.
Yeah.
It's 0-0. I don't care if it's 5-4, 6-5, 6-1. You tell them it's 0-0 and stay focused on that. Steele misses on the shot. Bullies her way in to get the rebound, but then called for a travel.
You know, it was my 1 seed one year was playing a girl who, it was just an exhibition match, and she was just playing for fun. And I said, okay, well, you know, if you want to play this match, you can't take it easy on her. And they were like, don't worry, I won't. And they were like, but I kind of feel bad for them. And then they come out and they were down 3-0. And I was like, hey, listen. I was like,
you feel bad now?
Yeah. I was like, you better turn it on.
As Morgan had that jumper rattle in and out on her. Now Bragg up the floor. Again, Logan yet to score here in the third quarter. Meade trying to change that off the back iron. Swan trying to fight for the rebound, but Lilly able to grab it. So again, Westside has come out playing tougher defense here in the third quarter thus far. Brown dribbles in, dumps it off underneath, and a nice rejection by Steele. She's had a couple so far tonight. So that'll keep the ball with Westside. 4:12 to go here. And now Coach Gertz is going to reinsert his 5 starters after having them down on the bench for the last 2 minutes. So we'll see if they come out with some renewed vigor after that little talking to on the bench during that 30-second timeout. So swing it in far side, 3 on the way. That one left short for Brown. Rebounded by Albright, up ahead to Amick, and once again turns on the Jets, and she'll lay it in for her 14th point. So into the front court. Amick almost got her hands on another one as Lester trying to find an outlet. Finally does along the far side. Long 2-pointer on the way, and the second one in a row rattles out on Brown. She's just been unlucky on her last 2 jumpers. Krause, cross-court pass for Amick. Amick left wide open. She'll have to take the shot, and that one off the mark as Butcher's going to get called for an over the back. That's really the most common foul you see with Peyton Butcher is the over the back call. And like you said, Zach, you know, just the fact that she is so much taller than most of her opponents, she sometimes just reaches over instead of trying to get the position.
And I've watched Peyton play since she was in the 6th grade. And that's always been a factor.
And keeping an eye on the playoff games here as well, as that one just started, or at least a play-in game with Houston and Indy. And that one just started. It's inside, little floater. That one's going to come up short for Brown. Taken away by Butcher. So we close in on 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. So over on the far side, Albright floater in the lane. That one's going to be left short. Butcher fights for the rebound, goes up, blocked from behind. Rebound still being fought for as Mosby grabs it, drives in, counted in the foul for Bam Mosby. Mosby with 4 points now, and she'll go to the free throw line. She's shown so much more with her ball handling and everything else this year.
I was
Lady
getting ready to
Wildcats.
say the same thing. She's developed so much as far as her ability to, get her hands on the ball, push the ball down the floor, and make plays, as opposed to just working down on the low post.
And it just gives you another weapon if you're the Lady Wildcats, something else you can utilize in this offense. As there's a steal in the backcourt. Steal once again with a defensive play. Albright takes a step back, can't bank it in. Rebound loose. Steele grabs it. Driving in. Cut off is Amick. She'll give it back for Mosby. She'll drive in after the three-point play a moment ago. Goes back down low. Steele putting some moves on. Puts up the jumper. Can't get it to go. Rebound deflected out of bounds, and it'll stay with Logan. Down to 2:19 to go here in the third quarter. 29-point lead for Logan as they took control early on. They fell behind 3-0, then went on a 10-0 run and haven't really looked back since then. Kraus, good look from the left side, and she'll can her first three of the evening.
Nice ball movement from around the perimeter for the Wildcats. A good block there by Kinley Steele to tip the pass out of bounds.
And Steele's just on autopilot as far as that goes. She swatted that away like it was a shot underneath the basket.
She did. It was like, no, not in my house.
Well, that was the Kimbe Matumbo move right there. And you saw Coach Gertz. He gave a big fist pump after that. He loved it. So the lead now over 30 for the first time tonight, as losing the ball out of bounds. We'll go over to Logan. As Sydney Lusk couldn't quite control it. Substitution, Patience Bragg will check back in as Albright will go to the bench. They get it in quickly to Kraus in the left corner. Two people flew at her. Now Mosby finds herself open on the baseline, and she'll sink the mid-range jumper.
Nice shot from Mosby down there on the short corner, showcasing some of her skill set.
Now here's a steal by Kraus. Races in, layup rolls off. Steele fighting for the rebound with Lilly. Lilly, good job keeping control of the dribble after that, and then Kraus makes a frustration foul after missing that layup. That'll be the fourth team foul against Logan here in the third quarter. So the next one will put the Lady Renegades at the free throw line. Logan has reasserted control here after Westside scored the first 3 points of the quarter. So that jumper falls. From the left side for Klein, her 6 point. Logan had gone on another 10-0 run after that first 3 points. That ends that 10-0 run. Bragg back out front for Amick, down low for Mosby. Mosby, nice move, tried to get rid of it, but lost it out of bounds.
You know, to me, just an ignorant broadcaster, it looked like it went off the foot of one of the Westside Lady Renegades, but I'm up here and they're down there, so. That's
probably a good thing. Again, I, for the life of me, I would never want to be an official. It's like I said, you never get patted on the back for, hey, you called a great one out there.
No.
It's only whenever you make the mistakes. And I've been guilty of criticizing officials just as much, so I can't say anything about that. But, you know, I hate that I do it after the fact. That jumper goes by Paisley Shannon. You know, it's kind of like everyone that says the NFL's rigged. And so I'm like, yeah, we just got these millionaires out here. All it is rigged. Yeah, it's all scripted. I was like, all these people getting ACL tears and getting permanent injuries.
All part of the plan.
Oh, I was like, are you crazy? But that's another story for another time, as that pass sails over the head.
I was at I have umpired before, and that was not great.
No.
I did 5 games in one day.
Oh, Lord.
On turf. The first 4 games went pretty good, but after that, it was July. The 120-degree turf was starting to get to me, so I didn't make the best calls.
I was gonna say, a lot of strikes probably started to occur.
Yeah. Well, I was out in the field.
There's now a steal from Logan, down to 8 seconds left in the quarter. Up ahead, Bragg can't finish. Mosby grabs the rebound, gets blocked from behind, and getting possession of it was Morgan, but she was out of bounds with it, so Logan will get one more look with 2.8 seconds left.
And ever since then, I've been a lot more understanding of officials and the things they go through. So many bang-bang plays, calls, and you don't have instant replay.
Amick misses on the 3 to close out the quarter, and Logan takes a 30-point lead into the final 8 minutes. We'll be back after this as you are watching the Wildcat Classic right here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you're trying to rehab from an on-the-field or workplace injury, come to Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance in Chapmanville, West Virginia for all your physical therapy needs. For over 10 years, Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance has been making sure their clients rebound in the quickest amount of time possible. That's Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Look forward to seeing you.
Call 304-752-3474 and see Missy Birchfield at your good friends at State Farm in Logan, West Virginia. She gives out free insurance quotes, so make sure you see her at State Farm.
Final 8 minutes of action here from Willie Acres Arena at the Wildcat Classic. We're on Middleburg Island in Logan, West Virginia. Chris Kidd with you, Zach Anderson alongside me. So this is our final quarter of 5 games. Started earlier this morning. The Logan Middle School girls knocking off Ravenswood 42-34. Pikeview winning a defensive fight against Robert C. Byrd 26-25 on the high school side. GW outlasting Johnson Central Kentucky 49-41. Williamstown blowing out Mingo Central 76-39. And here Logan blowing out Westside by 30 as we start the 4th. And we had 2 overtime games last night as well here in this Wildcat Classic. One of them, Logan a winner in against Robert C. Byrd, is a nice find underneath to Sarah Lilly. She'll lay it in, and she's got 5 points. So 7.5 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. As Mosby gets it at the free throw line, backs up, thought about the shot. Now here's Albright. She will take the shot as she's given it. And that's been one of the problems for Westside tonight, just nobody closing out on any of these Logan shooters.
No, now that you mention it, there has been little to no ball pressure when they're on the outside.
I think
it's if they're not that great of a shooting team, I understand kind of packing the line and just waiting for the rebound. But this Logan team has been shooting lights out all night. So
good take along the baseline by Lester as she'll score it and 1. She'll go to the line. And that's the thing, I think some of the Logan shooters, like whenever they've missed tonight, it's mainly been whenever they've been so wide open. I think they've been so surprised that they've been left so open that they just haven't converted on it. Actually, they waved off the basket, I guess. Okay, now they say count the basket. Again, everyone's getting tired.
We have all been here for a long time, and we're still feeling the after effects from last night.
Yes, again, didn't get out here till about 11:30 last night after those 2 overtime games as Meade missed on the first. Now Albright back over near side, top of the key. Now to Bragg, 6.5 minutes to play. They go underneath, Steele trying to force her way in. She's getting ripped at with the ball. Finally, it's torn out, and it's last touched by Steele. See, I love Willie Acres Arena, but I look forward to having a couple of days away from it. But we'll be back here again Friday and Saturday for the Willie Acres tournament, so we'll get more familiar with the place as that pops up.
In case we were not already.
No, but that'll be a fun tournament. And we got the girls playing this weekend. It'll be the boys playing next weekend. That pass deflected out of bounds. And now you see more wholesale substitutions and another line change by Coach Gertz. So we'll see if that'll be it for the evening for a lot of his starters. But you do see Krause and Butcher checking back in with that lineup. Nice cut there on the inbounds. Getting free and laying it in, I believe was Lusk. And it was. Or no, excuse me, that wasn't Lusk. That was Klein for her 8th point. 54-28. 5:45 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Krause wide open on the left side. That one won't roll in. Tipped out, saved by Westside. Nicely done that time by the Lady Renegades.
Very nice save.
Lester looks up the floor, able to get it to Shannon. She'll launch a 3. That one no good. Now could get a tie up or a foul 1 here. Looks like it's going to be a foul, and that'll go against Peyton Butcher. So that'll be her third. It's team foul number 2 on Logan, none on Westside here in the fourth. So inbound it, far side, Painter gets it off to Lily, and she'll drive in and scores 2. So Lily with 7 points. She's the one that opened the game with a 3-pointer. Gave Westside their only lead of the game. Right now Logan leads at 54-30 as Swan. Now she'll take the jumper from the right side. That one's short. Rebound taken away, but now stolen back as Gray comes up with it. Now it's Kraus with under 5 minutes to go, over to Amick. She'll lob it into the middle for Butcher. Now back over to Kraus. Gets it, Butcher, she'll take the jumper, and there's 2 for Peyton Butcher. She gets into the scorebook. That is 8 players now scoring tonight for the Lady Wildcats.
It's almost everybody.
Yeah, I was going to say 12 on the roster. So they're 3/4 of the way there as that shot missed by Lily, but gets it back, and she'll put it back in. She's got 6 points this quarter, 9 overall. 56-32, Logan on the verge of going 2-0 here in this Wildcat Classic tournament. Swan nearly traveled and does travel with it. So a little bit of a late whistle on that one, but now Logan, another line change. And actually Logan just dressed 10 tonight, so they're 2 away from getting everyone in the scorebook. As Swan is one of them, along with Carly Gray. So if they can get them to score, they would have 10 for 10 here tonight in the score column. There's another block by Bragg, and Mosby comes out of the pack with it. She'll look up ahead. Albright gets it over far side, and there's another travel as Meade shuffled her feet. And again, Coach Gertz still coaching hard here, even up 24. Talking with the officials, maybe not happy about something after that. It did look like she shuffled her feet, though.
Chris, we will have a post-game interview with our player of the game for the Lady Wildcats.
Bragg will give it off far side. Nice drive, and Meade will finish at the rim. She's got 9 points now. I said the biggest thing left to do is to pick who it might be at this point.
Yeah.
So get it up top. Painter has it stripped away by Mosby. Now she's in transition. Oh, and Lily caught up to her and able to bat it away from behind. They'll stay with Logan as now Swan and Gray check in. And I think they just maybe took a look at that scorebook. And they're going to give Swan and Gray an opportunity here to maybe add themselves to it. With exactly 3 minutes showing on the clock. So inbound it underneath. Steele misses once, misses twice, and rebound taken away by Westside. So get it across the timeline. It's Morgan. Takes it to the top of the key, now over far side. Klein is going to be fouled on the play as they're going to get Steele on the half. Another substitution in here for Westside. As Painter will go to the bench. It's Morgan shovels it over left side. Klein trying to find someone as Steele comes out on her, knocked it away, nearly caught up to it. She would have had a clear path for a lay-in had she been able to get there, but still a nice poke away by her. Under 2.5 minutes to go here in the final frame as that shot off the mark. Rebound comes down on the backside. Meade had it, now lost it as Lily goes up with it, can't convert. Ball still loose, picked up by Westside. Jumper is going to fall through. Nice soft touch there for Paisley Shannon.
And it is nice to see that even with this big of a lead that the Wildcats are still, running through their sets, keeping the intensity up, still moving the ball around.
Go under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Bragg into the corner, Meade trying to shake loose, gets it out for Swan. She'll drive in, had it batted away. It'll stay here with Logan with 1:43 to go. As now Morgan will check out for Westside, maybe the end of her evening. Bragg looks to trigger it in. Tried to force it in to steal that time, and that's stolen away by Westside. It's up the floor. Poked away momentarily by Gray, and that'll stay here with the Lady Renegades. And inbounds pass, Bragg got a hand on it.
Almost had the takeaway.
And she did that a couple of times this week. And she's long and lanky. Just extend those arms and make life miserable on an inbound passer. And right there, she did it again as it's taken away. It's picked up. Now they're going to get a travel instead. As Meade struggled to pick it up. Lily will inbound. Get it into a tight spot there, but finally Lily able to get it back. She'll spin into the lane, puts up a shot. That one won't fall. Rebounded by Painter, and she'll be fouled with 1:18 to go. That'll be the 4th team foul against Logan. Westside with none here in the 4th quarter. Painter hasn't scored yet tonight here for the Lady Renegades. First free throw too strong. Westside 4 of 10 now from the free throw line here this evening. It gets the second one to go, so there's the first point of the game for Carson Painter.
And we'd like to thank all of our listeners who have been with us all weekend.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a long week, but a very productive week, and we're glad you all have joined us here on the D&D Sports Network for all of these games, and a lot more to come next week, definitely next weekend. The Willie Acres tournament here at Willie Acres Arena. So again, thank you for staying with us. Again, like and share if you've enjoyed our broadcast here this week, as underneath Painter gets the layup to go. 58-37 Logan as we head down to the final 33 seconds. Bragg will get it over far side. Gray had it knocked away from her. So it'll stay here with Logan.
And you know, Chris, something I didn't think about till just now is after the game when we leave, we could walk out there and there'd be snow or nothing. Or a bunch of rain like there always is.
It looked like
we live in Seattle.
It's been rain every time I've gone out, so I think that's what we're going to stick with. And thankfully, not as difficult to travel as maybe some areas of the state. And hopefully everyone's been okay as this tough weather's rolled through here today. It's down to 18.1 seconds left, and Westside, maybe one last look at it here as Painter nearly traveled with it, gets it to Lily. Slings it back out, long two on the way. That one off the iron for Shannon. Taken away by Steele up ahead. Pass going to go off the hands of Bragg. And 3.8 seconds left. Just one more throw in. Should take care of it here tonight from Willie Acres Arena. As they'll get it into Lusk. She'll dribble down the clock. And that'll do it here this evening from Willie Acres Arena as Logan dominates from start to finish, and they knock off Westside 58-37. Zach and I will step aside for a break, and we'll be back with our player of the game. Brought to you by the Tug Valley Wellness Center after this, as you are watching the Wildcat Classic here on the D&D Sports Network.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern Coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our number one goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us. And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Stop by Eric Home & Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Home & Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
Come on down to the Loose Caboose Grill, located in Kermit, West Virginia. Come on in and try out their home fresh food, and go inside of the caboose and sign your name on the wall while you sit down and get you something to eat. Located in Kermit, West Virginia, go grab you a bite to eat at the Loose Caboose Grill.
If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza. Gracie and Tate Merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks!
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come. This is where it all started, right here on this farm.
Welcome back, everybody. Chris Kidd with you, alongside me, Zach Anderson, as we're ready to wrap up our broadcast here tonight from Willie Acres Arena. It's time now for our Tug Valley Wellness Center player of the game. And, you know, it's hard to differentiate with Addison Amick and Hallie Krause tonight. Again, both of them playing a great game, both of them getting into double figures. So we're going to go with both of them, as Amick finished with 14 points, really got off to that hot start. Krause finishing with 11 points on the night, both of them coming up with a lot of steals, a lot of great defense all evening long. So we thought Amick, Krause, those are your Tug Valley Wellness Center players of the game here tonight.
Yeah, they both did an incredible job. That tandem has been working together. They work out in the off season together. They play travel ball together. They work out together. I mean, they're very familiar with each other's game. They know when the other one's breathing, blinking, zigging when the other's zagging. So those two on a court are formidable, regardless of what the rest of their team might look like, what the rest of the other team might look like. They will always find a way to dominate the game.
You look at the final scoring on both sides, starting with Westside, and they were led by Sarah Lilly with 9 points. Then you had Daisha Klein and Caitlin Lester with 8 points apiece. Paisley Shannon with 6 points. Carson Painter and Riley Brown finishing with 3 points apiece to round out the scoring for the Lady Renegades. For Logan, they were led tonight by Amick with 14 points, Krause with 11. Then you had Meade with 9 points, Albright with 8 points, Mosby with 7. Kinley Steele with 4 points, Bragg with 3 points, and Butcher with 2 points. And that's just such great balanced scoring right there across the board for the Lady Wildcats. Again, 14, 11, 9, 8, 7. I mean, that's just a coach's dream right there, to have that many options and that many people that can shoulder the load on any given night. And Coach Gertz, after that tough loss to Winfield, big comeback with the wins over RCB last night in overtime, the blowout win over Westside tonight. And you feel like this is a Lady Wildcat team that's on the right path as they head into the second half of the season.
They are. They're on the right path. Like I said, they don't have there are no seniors on the team. So your oldest athletes are juniors, and if they don't go deep into Charleston this year, then next year they can bring it all home.
I agree. I think they've got that capability. I think they've got that possibility, and it's going to be fun seeing where they go to in the second half of this season, as that'll get started next week as the road to Charleston continues to wind as we head into January and to the fun parts of the months of January. And we're excited for more high school basketball action coming your way next week here on the D&D Sports Network. So we want to thank everyone, all of our sponsors, everyone for allowing us to be here this weekend. I want to thank James Barker, Zach Anderson being here with me today, and want to thank everybody else for watching with us here, as I'm Chris Kidd saying so long here from the Wildcat Classic on the D&D Sports Network.